Yesterday, Harvey Elliott score was on a double to send England under 21 to the Euro finals. And now that brings us to this point where we say, now, is this not why the coach should be starting Harvey Elliott over Curtis Jones? Now, over time, I realized that coaches have different things that they expect from players. You get? I realized that during Jurgen Klopp's regime, Klopp preferred Curtis Jones over Elliott. Towards the end of his regime, that was when he started giving Elliott the opportunity. That was when Soboslai was not delivering. At the end of the day, we realized that Curtis Jones, when it has to do with the defensive aspect of the team, Curtis Jones offers more defensively to Elliott, while Elliott offers more offensively to Curtis Jones. If you look at those players, they are two different players. They are two different players. In fact, both players can coexist. You understand? They can coexist. It's just like Mane and Mo Salah. Mane was more defensive than Mo Salah, while Mo Salah was more offensive than Mane. You understand? So both players coexisted. Now, it came to a point where, if you look at the team, Elliott was always going to share. If you leave Elliott's position, natural position was going to be in that Mo Salah's position, wing 7. You get? And then, or you push him behind the striker to wing 8. You get? Now, that position was tied. There was going to be a Soboslai. And now with Florian Wirtz in the team, the competition gets tighter at the top. You get? Now, I realized that coaches prefer players with more defensive attributes than players with offensive attributes, especially when it has to do with midfielders or attackers. But Mo Salah's situation was that you cannot do without him because his goals was actually what kept the team apart from other teams. Like was separated Liverpool from other teams. Crucial goals. Even when Mane was in the team. That's why he always outscored. And then he's also a playmaker. Mo Salah was a playmaker and a goal scorer. And he's still a playmaker and a goal scorer. Because in Liverpool team, he's the chief creator. You get? So it's difficult to keep that kind of player behind. Now you look at Elliott and coach. How would a coach use Elliott and Curtis Jones? I've realized that coaches prefer players who have more defensive attributes, who can help defensively than players who can help offensively. If you can help offensively and they know that the team is actually blessed with the wealth of players who have so much offensive qualities, and then you have to distinguish yourself with that defensive quality. That is what's going to make you stand out. That's actually why I feel the coaches prefer Curtis Jones to Elliott. That's why I feel. I'm not saying this is why I should. I'm saying this is why I feel the coaches prefer Curtis Jones over Elliott. That's my thoughts. Use the comment section and let's know what you think about that.